the crossbar. Goal! And it's a giant flipped off and goes in.
A switch to left field and down for a base hit.
Hunterdon Central is going to win the state finals here tonight.
Mark it on the board. Touchdown, Red Devils.
On the deflection. On the deflection. Hunterdon Central.
And a very good afternoon here from Stewart Field on the campus of Hunterdon Central Regional High School in Flemington, New Jersey. We have some lacrosse action today as the undefeated Red Devils of Hunterdon Central take on the State Liners of Phillipsburg in what has become now a little bit of a rainy day here at Stewart Field. The girls' game was prior to this. Lady Red Devils won big by the count of 16-3 over Hillsborough. And that game kind of dodged a couple of raindrops, but it looks a little more threatening now, and umbrellas are indeed out. So that's usually the surefire sign, Frankie, when umbrellas are out, that it is in fact raining. Although if it's raining, it's not raining very heavy. Red Devils again coming into this game at 7-0, facing a Phillipsburg team. State Liners at 2-7. And the State Liners perennially strong football and wrestling programs as the Red Devils have built up rivalries with Phillipsburg through the years. Football has been pretty one-sided on the football department in favor of the State Liners. The wrestling rivalry between these two schools has been phenomenal year in, year out. But the Red Devils certainly the decided favorite in this game today, as they have a star-studded lineup to the Red Devils. And off to an undefeated start and looking to go to 8-0 today. I'm Jim Johnson. I'll be bringing you the action along with Jack Beyer on the camera. Chloe Achenbach is our tech director. Don't worry, Frankie, I'm not forgetting about you working the scoreboard clock. We are getting ready to face off here at Stewart Field. Glad you could join us on this drizzly Tuesday afternoon. Sean Creeder, the outstanding face-off player for the Red Devils, a junior. Creeder's just dominant at this position. The junior has a verbal commitment to the University of Maryland. And Creeder, of course, wins this one, takes possession, and brings it down as the Red Devils are underway. Creeder gets a shot. It's wide. Vinny DeVito behind the net. And he now has possession for Central. Just underway at Stewart Field. Red Devils and State Liners. Dylan Johnson, Red Devils attacker number 4. Outstanding scorer this year for Central. Johnson with 21 goals so far for the Red Devils. Nice move there. That's Chris Bill behind the net. Watch out for 32 Jacob DeVore in the middle of the field. Crater goes down. Crater puts the spin move, looks in front. Now he goes behind. There's Johnson. Sends it back to Brendan Lair. Lair will be going to Bellarmine University next year, a Division I lacrosse program in Louisville, Kentucky. Congrats to Brendan. And Lair drives. His shot is stopped. Brendan Lair, a quick shot, stopped. Nice save there by Phillipsburg, as the Red Devils thwarted in the early going. Now the Red Devils have possession. Always watch out for Johnson, number 4. Crater. Back to DeVito, number 17. And here's Lair. Had that shot moments ago. Goes over to Dylan Johnson. Here's our chance for the Red Devils. Shot is stopped, but DeVito will control it for Central, nearest to the out of bounds. DeVito back to Owen Bill. Owen Bill will go to Monmouth, play football next year. Outstanding receiver for Central. That one goes out of play. And Phillipsburg will take possession. We are 2.5 minutes into this one in the first period. On a very lightly drizzling day here at Stewart Field. Central with all the time of possession so far, but nothing to show for it. Behind the net, that's Logan Lamarca. Lamarca will be playing his lacrosse at Montclair State next year. Signing day is tomorrow here at Hunterdon Central. So big news for some of these athletes of all seasons. An exciting time of year. Phillipsburg tries to get something going here. That one goes wide. And the Red Devils will put this one in play. Frank Lenteni, also a 2-year starter at quarterback for the Central football team. And Frank will be playing next year at Stony Brook University, playing lacrosse. A very accomplished career here at Central for Frank Lenteni. A little sloppy play by the Red Devils as they turn it over. Liners just trying to get something going in the early part of this game. Essentially a heavy favorite for certain here. See, if you can get a goal or two early, then the longer you stay in it, the more things can happen. Ooh, that one got loose in front. But that one was covered by Dylan Bear. And the Red Devils come back. Jake DeVore, number 32, had it. Now the Red Devils turn the ball over. Only one shot so far, one really good opportunity. Brendan Lair's shot just missed in the first minute of this game. Things physical and the ball goes down. Red Devils looking to swarm it. Loose ball. Controlled by Central. Colin Coyante. Also, Colin was a starter on the basketball team. And now that's DeVore. Jake DeVore, the junior. Red Devils in the corner. 6:40 left in this first period. There's Ryan Hart. Hart with a quick shot. That one stopped. Turnover now. Here's an opportunity for Central. Here's Johnson. Dylan Johnson, his shot. He scores. Number 4, Dylan Johnson. The first goal of this game for Central. For Johnson, that is goal number 22 this year. So the offensive leader for the Red Devils got Central on the board first. We were about midway through this first quarter, and Central taking a 1-0 lead on the State Liners. Again, Dylan Johnson with the early goal. Always a threat when he's in that offensive zone. And Johnson comes through. And face-off controlled, of course, by Central once again. Frankie Lentenny on the draw. Here's an opportunity. Johnson again. He scores. Dylan Johnson, his second goal of the game and second in a span of about 20, 25 seconds. So the Red Devils were swarming in the early going with just one scoring opportunity, but they controlled almost all the time of possession. You almost felt it was just a matter of time, and sure enough, Dylan Johnson has scored twice within a blink of an eye, and Central with a 2-0 lead for Johnson. That is goal number 23 this year. Central once again threatening. There he is, Dylan Johnson. Back to DeVore. DeVore with a spin move and a shot. He scores. That's Jacob DeVore with the onslaught of the Red Devils offense. That's 3 goals in, I want to say, span of 30 seconds. 3 goals in 30 seconds. 2 by Dylan Johnson, and then Jacob DeVore filling the net. And just like that, it is 3-0 Red Devils. And that is a way to shell-shock your opponent, just like that. Tough to regroup against a great team like Central to begin with. And now it's bang, bang, bang. Still 5:39 left in this first quarter. Crater wins the draw. And the Red Devils, of course, looking for more. That's DeVore, 32, with a move to Johnson. His shot, he scores. Dylan Johnson, once again, that would be a hat trick, a hat trick in 40 seconds. I don't even know what Frankie, give me a term for that. I don't know what to call that one. That is 3 goals for Dylan Johnson in 40 seconds, and Jake DeVore also scoring in that span. And Central now with a commanding 4-0 lead against the State Liners. How about that? Johnson now 24 goals this season, and I've got a feeling we are far from done here at Stewart Field. The skies may be a bit cloudy, but certainly nothing cloudy about the way the Red Devils have come out here in the last minute of play. Crater once again on the draw. And he moves. He's going to take a shot, and he scores. So I think there was 6:09 left in the first goal. Now there's 5:07 left, and 5 goals have scored. Sean Crater going from face-off to the net there for his first of the game and 9th of the season, but that's 5 goals in a span of a shade over a minute. Central 5, Phillipsburg nothing. Wow. And you sense already this will be a day when Plenty of people will get playing time here, but certainly more work to be done by the state line. There's a rare win off the draw for Phillipsburg. A shot, and that's a stop. Dylan Bear with a save. Nice save there by Bear, who's been largely untested today. Just like that, here come the Red Devils. And here they go. Corbin Quintero, number 7. And there's Lair. Brendan Lair. Looking for room. He takes a shot. Guess what? He scores. That's Brendan Lair with the goal. So that's his first today. Red Devils 6th in the last, minute and a half or so. And the scoreboard, scorekeeper Frankie keeping very busy over there, as we are now at a 6-0 game, and I think the route is on here. 6-0 Red Devils, 4:28 left in the first period of play. And Sean Crater, again for the face-off, a rarity. He did not win the last one. Sure enough, Crater wins this one and brings it down. There's Johnson. Owen Bill, number 2, finds it. Johnson, he bounces it. Nice save there by the State Liners. Central retains possession. Just under 4 minutes to go in this first quarter. Bill. Now it's behind the net to Quintero. It's Johnson. This one goes out. Still controlled by Central, though. Lair picks up the loose ball. And here comes Owen Bill. Oh, in front. The shot. He scores. That was Vinny DeVito on the goal. So DeVito becomes the the 5th Red Devil goal scorer. And Dylan Johnson with 3. 7 goals for Central. 3:17 remaining in the first quarter. A disheartening 3-minute span, to say the least, from the Red Devils. Ooh, this is called getting punched in the mouth, and quickly. Central could not get anything offensively. Well, they were controlling possession. I won't say they didn't get anything offensively going in the first few minutes. Couldn't really get those shots, and then the floodgates have opened. 7-0 first quarter, and this is not a football game. Crater to Johnson in front. Oh, just off the stick of Chris Bill. Thought we had another one there. At this point, Peaburg just trying to regroup and get it back. Get it the heck out of their defensive zone. The Red Devils well on their way to their 8th victory without a loss for Mike Vergolito's club. Oh, here's a chance for Peaburg, but they can't control. Corbin Quintero for the Red Devils. And Central brings it back up. Here comes Owen Bill. Behind the net now to DeVito. to Bill. That's Alex Say, number 16 for Central. Central now just patiently circling the net. And here's a chance for Say, his shot. Oh, nice save. Phillipsburg hanging in there with a couple of decent saves there. Taking one away from Franklin Tenney, controlling it for Central. Just over a minute left in the first period. I think Phillipsburg coach Ian Decker just glad things are just at least slowing down at this point. Patient Red Devils circling the net. .40 seconds to go in the quarter. It's quite apparent the Red Devils looking for that last attack here. 25 seconds left. But Red Devils, that's a loose ball. Let's see who comes up with it. Central does. Here's going to be a chance for Say. Say throws it in front. That's Chris Bill. Chris Bill, number 35, is on the scoreboard with just 7.4 seconds left in this first quarter. A quarter of carnage, unfortunately, for Phillipsburg. That's 8 goals for Central, all in the past 6+ minutes. And the Red Devils have now had 6 different goal scorers. A big wow. An explosive first quarter for Central. Again, this game looked a little bit lopsided on paper and certainly has proven it to be just that. 7.4 seconds left. And Central with yet another chance. Here we go. Oh, nice save. Keeping it at 8. So this one's not a football score in the first quarter. That's Lacrosse. It is 8-0 after the first period of play. Red Devils, not too much more you can really say in terms of superlatives here. It has been a mismatch in every which way. In fact, frankly, Phillipsburg has made a couple of nice saves just to kind of limit this one. A lot of good talent on this Red Devils team. Mentioned where a couple of the Central Lacrosse players will be we're looking to move on next year and take their talents at the collegiate level. As I mentioned a little bit earlier today, the signing day, the spring signing day, takes place tomorrow here at Central. And some of the players who haven't made their commitment will be making his decision tomorrow. Phillipsburg just trying to catch its breath at this point. Red Devils in complete command here. It is 8-0 Central. All right, we're getting ready for second quarter action here from Stewart Field. The umbrellas are down. That's the good news. It's about the only good news for Phillipsburg here. As things have cleaned up, it's a decent spring day, probably in the high 50s. And what has been kind of a chilly spring, quite frankly. But a decent day for Red Devil lacrosse today, especially if you're the home team and the parents who are here. As we are underway now in the second quarter. Central 8, Phillipsburg nothing. And the Red Devils come back. Here comes Crater, Sean Crater. He fakes, he shoots, he scores. Sean Crater, right down the middle of the field. 20 seconds into the second quarter, and things go from very bad to worse for Phillipsburg. 9-0 Red Devils. Crater gets goal number 2 today. And for Sean Crater, that is his 10th this season. Oy, that is 9 goals in a span of approximately 6.5 minutes. I need some help with the math, Frankie. That's one every 45 seconds or so. Whatever it is, it's quite the onslaught for the Red Devils. And that one gets away from Johnson. I think he is forgiven on this day. State Liners will put this one into play. We are in the first minute of quarter number 2. As I mentioned earlier, the State Liners have had an awful lot of success on this football field in the gridiron in the fall. But the Red Devils certainly in charge here in this contest. Here's Johnson, number 4. Nice pickup. He looks in front. The shot, stopped. Does that go in? No, that was stopped again. Phillipsburg goaltending's actually been fairly remarkable. Nolan Chaluli. And that's hard to say. The goalie's done a pretty good job when you've given up 9 goals, but it's been that one-sided. Chaluli stopped 3 or 4 shots that looked like they were going to be surefire goals for the Red Devils. And we've got a couple substitutions here for Central. I imagine we're going to see wholesale substitutions throughout this one. Alex Say, number 16, throws it behind to Johnson. Nice spin move there by Johnson. He's looking. In front. Chaluli stops it for Phillipsburg. State Liners look to get something going on offense. Here we go for Central. The shot is wide. Another good opportunity for the Red Devils. But that one goes wide. As we are now under 10 minutes to go. Vinny DeVito almost with a goal there. There's DeVito. In front to Colin Coyente. And we have a goal. And that was Colin Coyente. Also number 33 on the hardwood in the wintertime, I believe. So Coyente scores. And that is the, let's see, 4th, 5th, 6th goal scorer in a 10-goal onslaught. I feel like I'm beating this one into the ground, but there's not much more to say at this point. except that we're hoping you're enjoying this one, Red Devil fans here on the HCTV live stream. Red Devils softball will be in action on Thursday. Another stellar team here. Interesting, the Red Devils 4 team sport programs, all with top seeds in the Hunterdon, Warren, Sussex tournaments. The outdoor sports, the softball, baseball, and boys and girls lacrosse. Our softball team is in action on Thursday at 4 o'clock right here in the live stream against Bridgewater. Here's another chance for the Red Devils. Here's Jacob DeVore. As the Red Devils reset, we are approaching the 9-minute mark of the second quarter. There's a shot by DeVito. He scores. Vinny DeVito. Nice move, a wraparound. We are just under 9 minutes to go. DeVito, yet another goal scorer for Central. Central 11 and Bridgewater nothing. I take that back. That's the second goal for DeVito. You'll have to bear with me. It's hard to keep track, and the umbrellas are back on for the Red Devil fans here at Central. 11-0. It's just one more goal until we hit a mercy rule, which would be a running clock. And you really, from a competitive standpoint, obviously don't want to see that in the first half of action. But Central well on its way to doing just that. Now starting to rain, rains considerably. I'd say it's a moderate rain. Baseball game is already over. I don't know how the Red Devils did against Hillsborough today on the far side. Central looking for another one. That's a save. Red Devils pick it up in front. Shot and a goal. And I think that was Lamarca, Logan Lamarca, number 8. Though I don't think so, a defensive player. I don't know who had that goal. All right, so that was Sean Crater again. My apologies. Crater gets his 3rd of the game. And the mercy rule is in effect now for the rest of this game, so this one will move along quickly at Stewart Field. Red Devils up by a dozen here. 8:18 to go in the second quarter. Checking into the game now for Central. A couple of new Red Devils. I now see Trevor Fish down there, number 21. He came in a couple of minutes ago. And there's Fish, also a football standout in the fall. And there is another one. Wow. I think that was Brendan Lair getting his 2nd of the game. And now it's a baker's dozen. You know what a baker's dozen is, Frankie? That's a dozen plus 1. 13-0, and that's where we're at. And to make that one worse, it is from the 6:09 mark of the first quarter. And we're now at 7:09, so that's almost hard to fathom 13 goals in an 11-minute span with the last minute or so in running clock. And to make matters worse for the poor state liners, it's now raining hard, just what you want on a visit to Flemington. Hard rain and a 13-0 deficit against the Red Devils. Red Devils naturally just trying to slow things up a little bit. And there's a shot wide by Crater. As we are now under 6 minutes ago, of course, running time at this point as the 12-goal rule is in effect. Central looking to make it more. Shot is wide by Owen Bill. Missed that one by about a foot or two. But Central able to maintain possession. Bill again. Behind the net to Fish. In front. Shot and a goal. That's Vinny DeVito with his third goal of the day. 14th of the game for Central. 5 minutes, 10 seconds, and counting. 14-0 Central.
More than 12 goals? Huh? Nope, 12. It's always been.
4 minutes, 45 seconds left. The clock is moving.
12 goals. Goes. What do you want? Beat him by 30?
Colin Coriani, number 33. Red Devils obviously slowing things down quite a bit here. Three and a half minutes to go in the second quarter. Now reigning pretty considerably, DeVore. Behind the net to Fish. And here's Crater. Phillipsburg just trying to get it desperately out and get something going. Something to feel good about. And it looks like the State Liners do call a timeout with 2:48 left in the second quarter. And it's the old teachable moment from the Phillipsburg sideline. You see it a lot of times at all levels of sports. Sometimes it's the haves against the have-nots, and your kids just have to fight hard and figure it out and keep playing hard and hopefully get some success off it. Certainly hard to regroup from this point if you're the State Liners, as this game is needless to say, well in hand. But there's always another half of the season to go here. Never mind a half of this game. And a lot you can gain in later portions of blowouts. From a Red Devil standpoint, it'll be an opportunity to see a lot of different faces today. So I'm sure the second half, I'm not here to coach. I'll let Coach Virgolito handle that. But I'm sure we will see a lot of different faces in this second half. And a good opportunity for those players to get some playing time here. But it's hard to sugarcoat this one. 14-0 Central. as play resumes under 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. It'll be running time the rest of the way through halftime and then through the second half of play. Franklin Tenney on defense applying some pressure. Good job there by Lynn Tenney on the steal. Not too much happening for the Red Devils defense in this game. And here comes Central. Brendan Lair. And now Trevor Fish has it. Minute 45 to go in this second quarter. Central obviously just stalling time here. Not sure if they're going to hold it till the last shot. There'd be 80 more seconds, but it's possible. Chance here for Fish in front. And that shot goes just wide by Alex Say. Clock continues to move. 48 seconds left in the half and counting. Oh, that shot is whipped wide. Nope, excuse me, that was saved. Yet another save by Chaluli. As bad as it's been, he's made a few good saves. Hard to think it could be worse, but it certainly could be. And there's Trevor Fish. Now under 20 seconds to go. Red Devils will look to get the offense moving here. Eight seconds. Fish. Shot there by Bill is stopped, and that will do it. This half has mercifully come to an end. Red Devils 14, Phillipsburg nothing. Here at a rainy Stewart Field. We are going to take a little break here at halftime. Halftime score here is 14-0 in favor of Central. And we are back getting ready for second half action here at Stewart Field. The rains have stopped. And the Red Devils with just an absolutely explosive quarter and a half from the 6:09 mark of the first quarter to the end of the second half. Central netted 14, count them, 14 goals, 3 apiece from Sean Crater, Vinny DeVito, and Dylan Johnson. 3 first half hat tricks says it all. Underway for second half action. It'll be a running clock the whole time because of the score. Crater controls the faceoff. And the Red Devils once again on the attack. That's Trevor Fish, number 21. Daniel Loss now, number 24. New face in the lineup for Central. Central, again, probably will slow things down a bit. No reason to be nearly as aggressive. But on the other hand, you have to play the game, too. You don't want your kids not trying or not playing hard. So there's a difficult balance. And there we go with Loss in the game. Fish behind the net. And that's over to Say, number 16. The ball is turned over. Now the State Liners on the move. Good aggressive play there by Central's Decker McNally, a sophomore, number 13. Oh, a shot there is, as Bob Euchre would say, just a bit outside. That was missed by a solid 20 feet. We have a new goalie now for Central, Ryan Handel, the senior, in the nets for the second half. Not too much action for Dylan Bear in the first half. Made one nice save, as I recall, but certainly not too much action for Bear. As McNally brings it across and into the offensive zone. Glad you could join us here and enjoy this one. If you're a Red Devil fan, nothing not to enjoy. Here on the HCTV live stream, 14-0 Central in the early stages of the third quarter. Harrison Bird, number 5, now in the game for Central. Here's Fish to Bird. Out to Loss, number 24. Red Devils not able to get anything going there. And Phillipsburg brings it back. Certainly, you know, the new faces out in the field for Central want to get something going. It's their opportunity to shine. As Trevor Fish sends it in. Shot is wide. Now Peberg on the attack. Here's a chance. A nice save by Handel. Senior Ryan Handel just in this game. Comes up big on his first opportunity. And back come the Red Devils. Harrison Bird. Now that's in front to Fish. His shot just missed. Red Devils will retain possession. Handled nice at one end of the field. And Fish almost scores at the other end. Fish to Bird. Back to Loss. Chase Tate is number 12. He's a senior for Central, now in the game. Here comes Loss to Tate. Tate loses possession. And the State Liners will have possession. Again, a reminder here on the live stream for you Central sports fans. The Red Devils softball team will be in action on Thursday afternoon, a 4 o'clock first pitch. Red Devils will host the Bridgewater Panthers right here at Hunterdon Central. So hopefully you can join us for that broadcast. Right here, the lacrosse team, the boys lacrosse, with an opportunity. Here we go. Oh, what a save. Nice save there. Is Griffin Meyer with an opportunity to score all alone. As we are now almost at the midway point of this third quarter. No scoring so far in the second half. Of course, we're now looking pretty much at reserves for Central. But those Red Devils reserves looking sharp, and they've certainly had possession throughout this second half. In front, here's a chance, and a goal. Trevor Fish, number 21, on the scoreboard for Central. Just under 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Fish's first goal of the game. He becomes the 8th different Red Devil goal scorer. As we mentioned, we have 3 Red Devils who have netted hat tricks in this game. Sean Crater, Vinny DeVito, and Dylan Johnson. And now Trevor Fish enters the scoring column. And that makes it 15 for Central, nothing for Phillipsburg. Jake DeVore taking the face-off, as Sean Creeder's work is probably finished for the night. And DeVore controls it. Oh, there's a chance. That one is stopped right in front. Griffin Meyer almost with a goal. He's had a couple of opportunities here. Has Meyer, number 18. And a turnover, and Phillipsburg will take possession. Red Devils will win their 8th game of the year today against no losses. Great start for Coach Virgolito's club, the defending state champions. Red Devils can't quite control that one. Opportunity there for Central, not converted. Now down to 3:25, 3:20 in counting. And here we go. That's John Flynn, the sophomore, long stickman, bringing it down. His shot goes wide. And here's Fish. He just scored moments ago. Harrison Bird, number 5. And Liam Marshall, number 3 now in the game. Marshall, a sophomore, getting some valuable varsity experience. It's Bird. Central playing quite deliberate here. But here's a chance. It comes all the way out to midfield. Minute 30 left in this third quarter. 15-0 Central. Five is Bird. 3 is Liam Marshall. And there is a Red Devil turnover. A rare mistake for Central on this Tuesday afternoon. Hebert tries to get something going here, and here's a chance. Red Devils thwart that chance. 20 seconds to go. Now Central on the move. And here's a chance for Fish. Oh, a wicked hit in front of the net. Griffin Meyer goes down, and it's certainly a level of frustration for the State Liners, but no room for that on the field as we have come to the end of the third quarter. Only one goal scored in that third period. That was Trevor Fish filling the net, but the damage certainly done in the first half of this one, as it is Red Devils 15, Phillipsburg nothing after 3 quarters of play. So we have just 12 minutes to go in this one, and it'll be exactly 12 minutes once we start, barring the unusual of someone calling a timeout. And I don't know, Frankie, I'm not seeing anyone calling a timeout in this game. I think it's time for time to see what some of the younger players can do in this one and call it a day. Central certainly has some tough games on its schedule. But this obviously not one of them for the Red Devils. I am looking to see what the upcoming schedule is for Central. They say preparation is the key to success, and I had an upcoming schedule prepared, and what do you know, I can't find it. Bridgewater this week? Bridgewater Saturday at 7 o'clock at Bridgewater. That'll be the big one. That'll be an entirely different animal than what we've seen today. Bridgewater Panthers, always the big rival on the lacrosse field for the Red Devils. The Panthers stacked and ready to roll again this year. And that'll certainly be a much different atmosphere than what we've seen today as we start the fourth quarter of play. A lot of new faces out there now for Central, as we expected in this second half. Of course, the Red Devils trying to get a shutout here. Those are always nice. Some physical play there. Turnover. Central has it. It's Meyer, number 18. Here's a chance for Fish. Oh, he lost possession of it. Trevor Fish did. That one went way over the net. He's getting a little bit sloppy now for the Red Devils, but hard to stay focused in an atmosphere like this. Under 11 minutes to go in this one now. Again, and it will be 11 minutes as it's a running clock. Oh, and there's a goal for Central. Nice shot there. I believe that was Griffin Meyer. At any rate, the Red Devils score to make it 16-0. Number 28, I thought it was 18, and I thought 28's a little bigger than 18, and that's why. It's Brian Pijanowski, a hockey player. I certainly know that name from the ice, a big kid. And he scores a goal here for the Red Devils. And here's another chance. And that was Johnny Flynn with a goal for Central. The long stickman, the sophomore, Johnny Flynn with a goal. And after things had been quieted on the offensive end for the Red Devils, just like that, 2 quick goals for Central, 2 touchdowns and a field goal here, 17-0 Central. Hoping we can get those 2 touchdowns and the field goal in 4 or 5 months here. Under 9 minutes to go. Harrison Bird, he's played the whole second half for Central. His older sister Olivia was an accomplished softball player here for the Red Devils, graduating a couple years ago. We're approaching the 8-minute mark now. This one had long since been decided. It was decided really in about a 1 or 2 minute span of the first quarter when the Red Devils emptied the proverbial holster on that one and went on to score 14 goals in the first half. Just a lone goal in the third quarter, but now Central's reserves to score 2 here. Here's a chance, and a goal for the State Liners. The shutout is averted with just over 7 minutes to go. Phillipsburg does get a little consolation here as they finally score. And, of course, for those who've been on the losing ends of these games, it's always good to have some measure of satisfaction late in a lopsided game. And this is clearly a lopsided game, so the Phillipsburg is on the board, 17 now to 1 in favor of the Red Devils. Good battle there on the draw. That was Liam Marshall, the sophomore, taking that draw. Sean Crater's work is long since completed on this Tuesday now evening here. Turned out to be a fairly comfortable night after the rain. But then again, I'm standing up in the press box, so I've been pretty comfortable the whole time. Here's another chance for the State Liners, and that one shot wide. So we are approaching the midway point of this fourth quarter. Oh, here's a chance for Phillipsburg. Shot saved there by Handel. Handel, the senior, Ryan Handel, has had a couple of nice saves in this half. Good stop right there. So we're in the waning moments of what it proved out to be a very successful doubleheader here at Stewart Field. The Lady Red Devils lacrosse team with a big lopsided victory, 15-3 over Hillsborough in the opener. But that one was a nail-biter compared to this. This one got ugly early. 17-1. Now under 5 minutes to go. Here's Bird. Red Devils playing very deliberately, obviously, with such a big lead. Hard to have the call off the dog, so to speak, with your reserves out there, but you're darned if you do, darned if you don't. Now approaching the 4-minute mark in this game. Here's a chance when that one not controlled by Central. Good battle at midfield there. State Liners with possession. Approaching 3 minutes left. Peeber looking to double their goal total today. Baseball. 2.5 to go. Harrison Bird brings it the other way for Central. Oh, here's a chance for the Red Devils. Central losing possession, though. Now about 2 minutes to go. '24's Daniel Loss. He has also played most of this second half. Central pretty content just to run this clock out. And a big week of lacrosse coming up. This was just kind of a primer. Central with 2 big road games coming up. They play the always tough Westfield High School on Thursday. And then the big one on Saturday at Bridgewater. I don't want to say the big one Saturday because Westfield's pretty big too. 2 big games coming up for the Red Devils Laxers. Now less than a minute to go. .45 seconds left. And we'll see if we can get one of the Red Devils stars of the game for a post-game interview. We have an awful lot to choose from in this game. Red Devils have had plenty of stars in this one. 3 different hat tricks, Sean Crater, Vinny DeVito, and Dylan Johnson. Final 20 seconds of this game. And the Red Devils will close this one out. That will be our final score here from Stewart Field. Red Devils 17, Phillipsburg 1. An explosive period of play. The latter part of the first quarter and the second quarter, just explosive for the Red Devils. And they win this one by the final of 17-1. Stay tuned, and we'll see if we can get a Red Devil up here for a post-game interview. And we are joined by Vinny DeVito of the Red Devils. 3 goals today, and one of 3 Red Devils with a hat trick. Vinny, how important was it for you guys to just kind of get this thing broken open early?
It was very important. It's a game we knew we could win, and just keep the momentum going forward.
That was some offensive onslaught. So for the first 5.5 minutes or so, you guys controlled the offense but couldn't get anything on the board. What the heck happened after that? There were, I think, 8 goals scored in the last 6 minutes of the first quarter.
Yeah, we were just patient and got good shots, and just pushing the ball. 'Cause we know we could do on offense.
Vinny, what's been the key to this team so far? Obviously, everybody knows Central is always the marked team coming into this one, defending state champs. But what have you liked most about you, your teammate and your success so far this year?
I think it's just everyone on the team just coming together and playing hard, because we know we could go far and repeat what we did last year, but we just got to take it one game at a time.
What's it like for you to be a part of this program, a very storied program, one of the most storied programs at this school?
It's really great, especially the 50-year anniversary coming up. So it's just, we know we got to do it practice, just bring it every day.
Okay, so obviously after Phillipsburg, the level of competition comes up just a little bit. We've got Westfield and Bridgewater this week. Mm-hmm. What do we need to do to kind of get the job done against those teams?
Just keep doing what we're doing. They're good teams. They've always been good. So we just got to show up and play on Thursday and Saturday.
And that was Red Devils senior Vinny DeVito. Congratulations, one of 3 Red Devils goal scorers today. Again, hat tricks by DeVito and Dylan Johnson and Sean Creeder have led to a decisive 17-1 victory by Central. Hope you enjoyed the action here from Stewart Field. And the Red Devils girls softball team will be here on Thursday here on the live stream. They will take on the Bridgewater Panthers. And game time, first pitch for that is at 4 o'clock right here on the HCTV live stream. A couple of people I want to thank. The crack cameraman, Jack Byer, and Chloe Achenbach, her first time as the director here. Great job, Chloe. Sorry, folks, you had to be stuck with the old guy, Jim Johnson, calling the games today as the students were all busy, but it was my pleasure to be a part of your afternoon. And we look forward to seeing you Thursday from softball when the Panthers of Bridgewater invade Hunterdon Central to take on Our Lady Red Devils. We will see you then.